Hi guys, let's learn Thai. Let's learn about 8 basic Thai grammar rules that you have to know. Let's get started. The first one, Thai sentences arrange from subject, verb, and object just like English sentences. For example, in English, he eats beef. Subject, verb, and object. In Thai, it's exactly the same. เขากินเนื้อ Subject, verb, and object. Number 2. Thai language doesn't have verb to be. So many times, if you speak to Thai people, we forget to say is, am, are, or was were easily because we don't have verb to be. But we have the word to represent verb to be, which are เป็น you คือ which I will explain further in the next video. The third one, in English, you need to have one main verb, but in Thai language, we can just put verb and verb and verb together. For example, in English, you say stop drinking. In English, you need to change from drink to be drinking. But in Thai language, we just say the verb หยุด and ดื่ม without changing any second verb. The fourth one, we don't have tense. In this case, I mean in English, you need to change the verb according to the tense to be continuous, to be past tense, to be perfect tense. But in Thai language, we don't need to change the verb at all. We just need to add extra word to communicate the meanings that we want. So it's all about vocabulary, not all about the tense. The fifth one, in English, you need to describe one object by adding adjectives in front of the noun or in front of the object. But in Thai language, we say the object first and then followed by the adjective or what you want to describe that object. For example, in English, you will say red cars. So you say the adjective first. But in Thai language, we say that object first. We say รถสีแดง So we say the noun and then followed by the adjective. The sixth one. In English, you have plural form, which you just add s or es at the end of the object. For example, classes or cats or cars. In Thai, we don't have that s or es at the end of the object. What you need to do is to specify the amount of that object that you would like to say, or clearly specify that there are many, there are some, or say the amount of it. Number 7, when you are going to say the amount of the stuff, in English, you would just say the number first and then followed by the objects. For example, 2 cars, 5 cats. That's easy. But in Thai language, we are going to say the object first and then the number and then the unit that we use to call that object. For example, in English, you might say 5 cars. Easy. But in Thai language, we say รถ which is car, 5 which is 5, คัน which is the unit that we use to call the number of the cars. However, there's going to be another video that we are going to make for you. Number 8. In English, when you are going to ask someone, you will start a sentence or the question with who, what, when, where, why, or how, and then followed by the sentence. In that case, you need to rearrange or restructure the sentence from affirmative sentence to be question sentence. But in Thai language, we remain the structure of affirmative sentence and you just add who, what, when, where, why, how at the position that you would like to know. For example, in English, for affirmative sentence, you say I ate apples already in Thai ฉันกินแอปเปิ้ลแล้ว When you want to change to be question in English you need to put what at the beginning and restructure the sentence to be what did you eat but in Thai language you don't need to restructure the sentence you just need to add the word อะไร or what at the position that you would like to know so it's gonna be เธอกินอะไรมา so you just put อะไร instead of apple and that's it Here are the basic Thai grammar rules that we have come up for you. We hope that you understand Thai language better and if you want to join our class, come to our school and don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you again in the next video. ไปกันแล้วนะ สวัสดีค่ะ